big earthquake hits, or if we have some sort of emergency, the grocery store shelves are going to be empty in less than 1 day. Let's talk about food. So a good way to stock up on food, every time you go to the grocery store, buy a couple extra cans of food. This is just potatoes here. That's a 50-cent can of potatoes, but when you're starving, obviously it's going to taste great with a little salt and pepper on it. And then put these in a cool, dark place. Make sure it's dry is obviously the key, because these cans will rust after a certain amount of time. And when it comes to canned food, usually canned food is safe. If the top and bottom are still flat, once they start to bubble, you got to throw it out. It's no good. And most cans nowadays are printed with an expiration date on the bottom. If you have an emergency and say you have to leave your house, the good thing about the bucket is you grab the handle, you throw it in the trunk of your car, and you drive away, and you still have your food. Mylar bags like this bag is alkane. So pretty much all of these items are mixed with boiling water, sit for 5 to 10 minutes, and eat. So just an example of some of the things in this barley vegetable soup, blueberry pancakes, whey milk, corn chowder, chicken noodle. Those are just some of the examples of what you're going to find in a bucket like this. Once you mix with a certain amount of boiling water, which it says on the bucket, serves 4 people. And anytime you see a Mylar bag like this, food's going to last longer than any other bag that you might come across. That's 275 servings. Winco has these buckets. This contains, looks like chicken noodle soup, mashed potatoes, rice, a meat substitute, oatmeal, and milk. That has anywhere between a 10 and a 20-year shelf life. There is another option, which we call the number 10 can option. So the number 10 cans, which we know mostly is a coffee can, this has apple slices. When it's sealed, most items have more than a 15-year shelf life, except for things like milk and the meat type products. But I mean, you can get anything in the number 10 cans. We're talking wheat, rice, grains, veggies, meat, butter. They have dried butter now. And all of these can be ordered on the internet as well. They also have what they call a food storage calculator on the internet. And you'll read about it. Some people love them, some people hate them. Because the thing is, you know, Officer Fagan here and I probably don't eat the same amount of food in 1 day. So a food storage calculator is an average for a person. It's not for him, it's not for me. There is another food option. I buy it from, it's called My Patriot Supply. And what they do is they put it in a flat type Rubbermaid, and it's built to go underneath your bed. So that space that's normally wasted, there are these type packets, they're Mylar bags, and they're all inside the Rubbermaid, and they slide right underneath the mattress, or right underneath the box spring. Most of the food is either dehydrated, freeze-dried, or a combination of both.